I think no problem. Problem. Paint or any of that kind of, I think they do paint on it. The only other Band-Aid 50 years ago. So all of that is just, I mean, they never know about pressure washing. Well, I suggested to start with that. That didn't know.
I think whoever takes it on is gonna take first step.
Sandy
We need to pressure wash
Yeah.
everything.
See what's there.
Okay.
Well, I had everything.
Yeah, I have
together
a-
and
I have
picked up two.
Very full.
That's very nice, Jody.
Stephanie says.
Okay, so we're gonna call the meeting to order. Mark is not able to come. Don't know about Giuliano or Tom.
Tom.
No, this one. Tom was on the name.
Other one.
The other, yeah, let's call him the other one. Who's the other one? All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is, does anybody have any corrections or problems with the minutes that we took? That Eileen took on the 15th of December?
No.
Okay,
No,
with no objections,
I move to accept the minutes of December meeting.
okay, and
I second.
good, we'll have a vote. Everybody in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? They pass. With flying colors. Okay, so, we'll just go, this isn't, and I'm gonna say that going forward, I'm just gonna put the ideas for the agenda down. There's nothing cast in stone, about the order, so we can be flexible. But my kind of interest is in organizing it, so the first of the items that are really your bailiwick are at the top. Okay? All right, so how are we doing on staffing for 2026?
All of the summer help's coming back.
Excellent.
Wow, that's.
How many is that gonna be?
We'll have the 4 that we had last
Yeah,
year.
the same four. And what about Mr. Bullard? Has he given you any indication of when he's leaving?
Nothing official.
Okay. So no replacement,
We can't do it. I can't do anything until
he gives you a letter?
he gives me a letter.
Okay,
Because he's union, is that why?
Well,
Just
yeah,
normal
that and
protocol.
really,
Yeah, makes sense.
if I could hire somebody for an overlap and if he doesn't have a date and he stays,
yes, it's just very
then my budget
complicated.
goes.
I just wondered if there was somebody out there in the public works that might have an inkling to go that way, if you were aware of any.
Are you getting that? You don't have to tell
I
me, but
heard some rumors of
Well, that's good.
people.
Might be interested.
that you think might be interested and appropriate,
Yeah,
Within the city.
yeah,
so it would probably at least be known quantity too.
right. We would know them.
Yeah. Mhm.
That could be good or bad.
True. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he still hasn't said. All right, well,
And, you know, officially, he's only got,
Yes,
what's
his
that?
wife retired on Friday. She is done,
Yeah,
so
and she is why he is retiring.
exactly. So that means he's got to be next.
He doesn't want to.
oh, now he doesn't want to?
Oh, he didn't want to at all, but
She wants him
she
to,
wants him to, and he's like,
so he says.
she's been good. So
Yeah,
he's gonna be good.
Yeah, okay.
And they-
Well, if he did give you a letter, then you would try to have just a thought, some overlap,
Yes,
right?
definitely want some overlap.
Yeah,
I had a big discussion with him about it, and it's like, it's at least a minimum of a month. From the time I get to the letter to the time we can have somebody. boots on the
Yeah.
ground.
yeah,
It's at least a month. And that's if you know, if you've got the person you want,
yeah, yeah, they're known to you,
right?
yeah,
The time you advertise it, have your interviews, they give their notice, it's at least a month.
okay. Yeah, okay, well, maybe hopefully by the next meeting, I don't know,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just a kind of an unknowing thing, like you just don't know what to expect for the summer,
Right.
right? No,
Yeah, Brandon can do like 90% of it.
Yeah,
He's been here long enough, he's smart enough. He's got the experience, he can do it.
yeah,
He just doesn't wanna work full time.
yeah,
So,
I get that.
yeah.
Well, it ruins his mother's income, what she gets.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah,
So he can only make so much and then it messes that up.
So,
Okay, well, all right, so we'll see. Have you ordered the flowers for?
I just got off the phone with Agway this morning. We just gotta pick the colors.
What kind of
And
flowers did you?
what, red,
They have red, white, peach, salmon.
geraniums?
Violet. A deep red. That's in one variety. There's another variety of geraniums that they have an orange as
That
well.
salmony color, that's kind of.
And then one is a little taller than the other one.
Okay, so,
But we just gotta tell them what colors we want, and they'll place the order and have them ready for us when we wanna put them in the ground.
So just geraniums right now.
Right.
it's really so much more simple to do that, isn't it? Because then.
I looked through the books that Don
Yeah.
gave me, and it's like, it would take someone a month or better just to get everything sorted out because of all the different requests that were made over the years for each grave. We
We're not doing that.
we can't do it, we can't afford it, and we don't have that much
That would be
time.
so. Do you have a feeling about the flowers that would be the best? You'd probably
Well-
like some help.
Well, no, I think I've already told him about 20 times. I think I would vote for a tall red geranium against the gray granite. It's
Yeah.
striking. It's very beautiful. The
Is that
picture's pretty.
TOWLE? Or TOLL?
What?
Tall?
Didn't you say toll?
TALL.
Tall. God, you're going? No, so I'll be the
The
next.
tall variety of
Oh.
geranium.
Oh, okay.
I think
Because
they're
the flower
strong,
seems to be.
yeah, I think they're stronger, the ones that are real close to the ground, it just seems,
The
if anything's gonna get them, bug wise or insect. they're gonna-
Oh, okay, so tall red.
That would be my first choice.
So what do you think?
I
mean, make your life simple, would be what I would say.
I think tall red would look sharp without
Yeah.
a lot of mix of colors.
Yeah,
I think it's more striking.
and they might be a little hardier, right?
Yeah.
Against, it's like Hades up there most of the summer, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're watering them. Okay, so tall red.
But if you look through the requests,
Yeah,
there's a bunch of. A lot of them did ask for a peach or pink colored geranium as well as reds and whites and.
okay.
But I think they know that we're not doing that anymore, that
We don't
run out
have
of
the
money.
manpower.
They-
We're respectful of the fact that they.
Right, but we can still,
Provide.
that one we can still provide because
But
whether
then-
it's a pink or all red or a mix.
I don't think they were upset with not having, the amount of flowers that were requested was just
Oh, I
unbelievable.
know.
Oh, yeah, there
And
was,
the variety was
Mhm.
unbelievable, and that was near impossible to do.
like I said, it would take someone a
And
month
it's
just to
so-
organize.
Yeah, just
So-
so
It's
expensive.
tedious to build it.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to do that, right?
We can't do what is requested in the books.
Okay,
But my thought is if we can get at least some variety of color in there. We're at least getting close to what they're asking for. Because they're asking for colors in different types of plants. I don't know if you must have seen the book.
Oh,
Yeah.
Some of them are asking for
There are 4 or 5
7 different plants
in one
for
bucket.
one grave.
okay,
Exactly.
so,
We can't do that.
And
But
they
we
know-
could give
and they
them-
know that, so
but
they're.
just
We could give them 2 or 3 different. We could give them a couple different colors
Yeah.
instead of just,
It's not as pretty though as the beautiful red
Yeah,
next to the gray.
because I think if you mix those, it's not gonna look good.
do you feel like there's gonna be complaints and you're new, still feel like you're new, right?
Oh,
Yeah. you're new.
I didn't receive any complaints last year. I
Yes.
had talked to Donnie. Donnie didn't receive any complaints.
Yes.
So,
Me.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, why don't we do, I'm just gonna make a suggestion. You don't have that much help for what you have to accomplish this summer, right? With just the lawns and everything, right?
well,
You're
there-
adding a
there's-
level of complication to the flowers that doesn't seem like you would even want to embrace it to me.
depends what you get for a split and how concerned you are. Like does each one get red or you can just say, throw 4 flowers out there.
Then I don't think that would be very pretty.
But if you do that, you are not in actuality doing what you're concerned about. You're not meeting what the person requested. If you just my idea, if you standardized it to something acceptable, that all the perpetual flowers were the same color, I think you would,
Oh, it would definitely be easy.
okay,
As
why
far
are
as
we not making it
installation.
easy for you? Just saying.
Okay.
What do you think? Now, I wanted to ask you this. Do you feel like you want the committee to vote on it? To support that? And so if something were to be said,
I'm a big boy. I can do
no,
it.
that's not, yet. That's on my,
I can.
okay.
Maybe.
This is
from the
one of the
committee.
things I
Yeah.
came
As it
through the
should
ranks
be.
doing is I did the
Oh,
flowers.
yeah, you did flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, is that why you wanna have all these multicolored flowers? Cause of Norwich? Oh, they have beautiful.
Bigger budget.
no, some
They
of
have
them,
a bigger budget.
Where, I have to ask, where are all these flowers?
individual graves.
The individual graves.
So people can request,
Not now.
Well,
Not now.
No.
That's what we're discussing.
okay, so we're saying that's
Years
not,
ago.
so where are they all going if it's not,
There-
if it's not going?
it
to
was,
requests?
a request that perpetual care, they paid an extra sum
Yeah.
for,
$2,500.
I was gonna say at least $2,000.
yeah,
Yeah.
2,500
But it
to
could
have
have been
flowers
a
on
year.
it forever.
Oh,
Perpetually.
yeah,
I don't know,
And
somebody,
you cannot do that anymore.
somebody did
It's
not do their
not
math
possible.
very well.
it's
Because the money's
unfeasible.
not there.
Yeah,
No,
So,
yeah,
so we
Would-
thought
this is not a
Over 3
successful
years ago.
program.
to take one flower and make it general, all the perpetual care stones would have the
get
same.
that,
Yeah.
see,
That's what I guess we're saying.
And,
I think
and
that
that,
would look
that
sharp.
was beautiful.
Yeah,
do they get one plant?
they get 3, don't
No,
they?
3.
They get, well,
Depends on the,
depends on how many you order, how many you get.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
would put 4,
yeah.
4,
So
and
it's not
some
one.
plants I put 7.
Oh,
I think it depends on the size of the stone.
Yeah,
yeah,
the stone.
yeah,
yeah,
If you got a little 2-foot stone, you can't put 8 plants in front of it.
sure,
But if you got a 6-foot stone or an 8-foot stone, you could.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there are a few of those.
Okay, so I think we're in agreement that it's gonna be tall red. And you're gonna make your life simpler, and we can just go from there and take it this year and see what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay to you?
Well, we'll go there.
Okay, all right. Okay. So sign installations for the bus tours
Yep, we have the signs and they'll go in here
shortly. Who's
shortly.
gonna install them? You guys?
Donnie.
Donnie's gonna install them? Oh, cool. All right. I'm gonna skip the stone cleaning one. We can come back to it because it's a little different discussion. Okay, so last year, Heather will speak to this because Mark's not here, but last year we talked about this grub thing we're
Mhm.
gonna start back up with this year. And the questions about the chemicals
Mhm.
and being with the stones. So where do we stand on that?
They sent us the SDS sheet on the product recommended. It does have some iron in it, which is this
Oh,
one that stains it,
Yeah.
but it is also polyurethane coated pellets. They're slow release. So it takes a while for it to start dissolving. And in their proposal, I just spoke to him like an hour ago. Their proposal, they added 2 guys. 2 extra people to go around specifically with backpack blowers to blow off every stone.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
What happens if,
After the
what happens if these pellets aren't fully released and the mowers go over them and shoot them back?
They should be set, they should settle
They
down.
should
and-
settle in.
So it'll be, pellets will be placed before mowing, before that
Just-
first emergence, right?
Yes, the timetable is mid-May. Mid to late May, so it'll be like the first or second mowing,
Oh, okay.
and then you would mow. Spread it out. Then you have like a week or so, giving it time to settle into the turf.
Yeah, we don't wanna miss that window.
This is application only at Hope.
That hope right now,
Okay.
and that's assuming that they can now get the fertilizer because of all the stuff going on in the Middle East.
Yeah.
A lot of
Wow.
fertilizer companies have,
Yeah,
got down.
fertilizer is not available a lot.
right, so we can get it. There, it's looking at now gonna be somewhere between 21 and 24,000.
Okay. So does that force you into,
Yeah, I spoke with Nicholas and we
Yeah.
just have to get a couple additional folks,
okay,
just to
yes, 'cause it's
satisfy all the,
over the 20K.
yeah, it's enough that we should
Yeah.
get a couple extra quotes.
And there's nothing local.
We could,
I'm
We can
just curious.
yeah, we can look. The gentleman with this one, with S&D, I've worked closely with for 10 to 15 years.
Do we have to put out any sort of warning to the
We
public?
put up the little signs that would go up.
That's
I
good.
don't know if this has got, well, it's got grub control, so yes, we would have.
Yeah, it's got a
About
whole
dogs.
laundry list of bad stuff in it, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have to put a sign up to stay off until dry.
Okay.
And there's no way to get a sample.
I don't know if they have any, because they order it and they use it. They don't keep it on the shelf.
So you didn't have to put this out to bid,
Now he is going
I have
to.
to go get three quotes.
Yeah,
3 quotes. So you would go, cause I brought the True Green
Mm-hmm.
one if you wanted. That's the, this is, that's in that.
when I lived in Barre, I always used them, had good results with them.
Yeah.
okay, so anything more than 20 grand is gonna require him, that would we do, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. So, got any questions about this more?
I'd like a sample, but I'd like to see what it does when it's on the
The stone?
stone and,
Yeah.
you know. I know these things sometimes don't show up for a while, maybe see how it reacts to being treated with some of the acids that they use to clean the stone, that kind of thing, you know, I know it's going on the grass and it's not supposed to be going on the stone, but I think that it might save us a lot of trouble if we could, you know, be a little ahead of that, a little preventive.
Okay.
You think that's something you could ask the guy?
I will ask him right now.
Okay, cool.
And any of the other bids that you get, ask them as well for a sample. Or if it has similar.
Yeah, this is
Similar,
kind of iron.
makes it,
Mark on
orange.
Bar monument that was either,
is it orange?
yeah,
Yeah,
it came from
A rust.
of a mower or something like that, because it's hot. Our stone has a large base area and it's on that top of that base area and kind of in the back, and that's what that's gonna be. And you cannot get it off. We have tried. And stone cleaned all the time. Cleaning the stone does not get it off.
That's my concern.
Yeah.
Is that if we go with something that has a reaction to the
They
stone like that,
Cannot get it.
and then we can't treat it because it's not coming off with the chemicals
No.
that we know we can use
Yeah.
to clean the stones, then we're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of stuff, a lot of people really unhappy.
Yeah, because we've had Calcanis clean our stone multiple times. Does not come off. So it's it is a concern. So if we can at least assuage everybody, you know, we don't, that would be a horrible thing for people to happen.
Yeah,
that would not be good.
No,
So, if they can provide a sample and we can do some testing with it ahead of time, I think that would be great.
I have a question. Do you want, when you apply it first, do you want rain to fall to dissolve it? You
It
want it to
helps.
dissolve?
Yeah, it helps.
that's what,
It helps settle it into
Yeah.
the turf.
Maybe you
And
could control the weather so that,
if I could do that, I wouldn't do this job.
yeah, you would have read. Well, that's the whole thing with any application of like,
What about all the grass mowers though? I mean, we're talking about the
Oh,
monument,
yeah.
you're staying on the monument,
ground-
grass mowers are right there.
Right there,
Right.
down the limbo.
They're most vulnerable.
So
we
there'd
do
be
need a
one
sample,
where they would
really.
make sure they pull them all off.
Okay,
you
that's what
really
they're gonna
have
do,
to.
alright,
I think,
alright.
And they won't have any until May,
they won't have any sample till May.
right? They won't have any of that product until May.
Okay, so we are slated to meet again on the 18th of May. So if you find something out, you
But
could,
see, the downfall is that's right when we're supposed to be putting it on.
It should be done, even, when you said mid to late May, it should
Right.
be done more. in
Right.
time.
So I'll talk to him as soon as
Okay.
he gets some. We'll try to get it.
okay.
I have a question. Oh, since True Green has been used before, why can't that be used again? What's your objection to True Green?
I don't have any objection to True Green, but I know this guy. If I have a question about any kind of fertilizer, this would be my guy I would go to. I've been dealing in person for years.
Was there any, cause the first time we had the grubs, that when they first came, remember the year that they
Oh,
first,
yeah,
the whole
cemetery, yeah.
and True Green came and applied, was there, I wonder if there was any, with applying their chemicals, cause definitely got things under control.
I'm not aware of any.
And I don't think, I never received any notification that there was a mark.
And they applied a liquid, right?
Right. They sprayed.
A liquid.
Yes. Yes.
See,
So if there was gonna have one, it would have happened then. for sure.
Yeah.
we're not opposed to these people. I would also say that when you use them in the past, did you use them for grub control, or did you use them for the whole thing at Norwich with the flowers? It was
So we used them for all of my turf on the campus,
okay,
except for the athletic fields. I took that back myself, but
okay,
yes, we treated for weeds
Okay.
and grubs and.
okay. All right.
And it worked.
And it worked.
I've used True Green for 25 years and they are absolutely reliable and they're wonderful for answering questions too. And they're right, I mean, they come right to your door. If they want to show you something, like, well, I'm not sure I understand, they come right out. So
well, you need 3 bids, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
So
That
they
could
could
be
be
one of
one, this guy could be
Well-
one, another one, and we can dice out.
Yeah, is there any iron in the True Green?
I didn't,
I'm just asking.
depend on what product they recommend.
yeah.
Okay,
Different products do different things.
that, what you gave him though, was that the stuff from the year that they did?
This is a list of
I think that's. more what-
Vermont Product Information Guide. And it's just given the product and the application of it.
Yeah. So if they were gonna make a bid and somebody else, cause you need 3, if they're gonna make a bid, they're gonna have to provide the same information that S&D provided.
Yes,
As will the third person, because this is not something we're gonna be able to go back from if we screw it up. I just know my own monument. And there's been no going back from that, and that was done by piece of equipment and iron.
You can't sandblast it off.
Well, that's something I guess I haven't tried. I mean, the monument is 100 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, 90 years. Okay, well, so we'll just revisit it, and the thing is, if you wanted to, in between meetings, you could send a email to the committee and just say, this is what's happening. I heard from whoever and.
Yep.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so I don't, go ahead.
If our meeting isn't until the 18th.
Yes,
That's really cutting it closest to an application date.
Right.
right. Well, this could be all done. I just wanna say, as long as we're all comfortable that all the Ts have been crossed, we don't have a problem with what he's trying to do. We just are afraid. We changed vendors. We didn't have a problem before, or we have none that anybody said. We changed vendors and we have a problem. We're not gonna have an easy way back from that. That's all I'm saying.
Well, and that's on the company's insurance too. I mean, if
Right.
they do the application and cause a bunch of damage, they're on the hook for
They're on the
that.
hook for it.
So, but it just,
Not that we want, not that.
No, no,
That's the
no.
worst case scenario.
Right.
so how would you say that, just interest, because of what Rainey said, how would you say we would fix that? Like, how would I fix my stone that's already got the problem that I know exists, that you can't get it off?
Yeah, I'd probably bankrupt them.
But, so,
The insurance company would probably. Yeah,
But we can't be assured that True Green is using the same treatment methods that they were using the last time we.
that's
did it.
absolutely
Maybe
true.
they're using these same pellets
Yep.
that the other
And you got-
company's
you got-
using, and then maybe
they may
they
have
would be able to
just
provide a
for growth,
sample.
but this one, this product that they're recommending is also
Weed control,
a fertilizer.
okay,
So whatever,
to make it look better, which is great.
it'll
Encourage growth.
encourage growth for the whole season,
Yeah,
over the whole season, not just. We won't have to apply 4 times. It's one time. and
Time
done.
release.
okay.
And there will still be grubs this year with this product.
Mhm.
There will not be grubs next year.
Mhm.
The grubs that are here are gonna be here. But they will not make it through next year.
And then you really have to continue. You can't just stop. And that's what happened.
Spring
here
and
when-
fall.
Well,
Yeah.
you can treat them once a year, but you can't treat them once and then quit.
No,
You have to keep
Continue.
going.
Exactly. And the year
Maybe
that we
we, that's
missed.
again, I'd have to
we got
talk
hit.
with Mark.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
they
it's not an
were
every
involved
year
in
thing, maybe it's an every other year thing,
And they just came back.
but you do have to keep that program going, because if you stop, you're gonna go right back to where you were.
Exactly.
yeah, I
Yes.
don't want that. Has
Yeah.
the grub shown up in either of the other cemeteries?
I don't think so.
We'll have to watch this year.
I know that when you use fertilizer, obviously, everything grows better, including the weeds. And I didn't make that. I didn't give that a thought. I was thinking, well, I'm gonna fertilize the grass, it's gonna get really greener, but then you have to go back in and do the True Green with the weed deterrent in order to get rid of all that I just had.
Right.
Basically.
But the best control for weeds is good, healthy turf.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
So you get the turf healthy first,
And that'll be
then
getting
you
the
start
grub.
working you get rid of your grubs, you get rid of then you can start working on getting rid of
Yeah.
your other stuff, and then the grass will fight
The grub.
the weed,
Poke out.
yeah.
It'll be thicker.
And then
And it won't be-
eventually it will
won't be
just
rubber
choke out the
either.
weeds.
Yeah. See how you like it.
Right, there you go. Okay, so I think, given like the time frame and everything, whatever you find out, the best way you could communicate with us would be to send an email to the whole committee. And then,
I'll tell you who
yeah,
I'll tell you who I pick and
Yeah.
we'll go from there.
okay, that sounds great. And everybody can you can respond, okay, to the email. Don't worry about that. I think we're in
We'll
good stead on the
Make sure
whole,
we get a sample.
yeah. No, it's a good idea.
From each one. Or they
And
may
whatever
be,
we pick
like
is
you
gonna
said, it may
have
be
to
very
provide a
similar.
sample.
Yes,
Product.
and it's gonna be in their best interest too, right?
Right, we need a sample so we can test it to make sure we're
You're
not
gonna
getting in there.
Causing.
Cause you have
problems.
monuments at Norwich, different places.
Mhm. But unfortunately, ours are all surrounded by pavement.
Oh, yeah.
And we did have marks where we hit him with snow blowers. But it does make a mark.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
But we had some on the side of a building. Like 2 stories up, that did rust. So it may not just be from something else. It could have been in the production process.
okay, that's interesting.
Could be like leftover steel shot or any time like our tools rub against the stone.
Yeah.
You don't see it,
Yeah,
but then it gets wet, it dries, and then you see the rust. Yeah.
From
interesting.
the sauce.
From not the chisels mostly, or the metal tools.
Okay, so that's good discussion. I think we've at least got a plan. Okay, so we talked about this December 15th, and I don't know whether it's, you know, worth something, worth pursuing, which would be done with a conversation, probably with little Joey, because his wife's is the relative, right? That's what we talked about in December, as to whether or not we want to pursue relocating the Zanleone bench. And whether actually, we kind of talked about relocating it into Stonecutters Park. I mean, there's other places we could put it, but at least there it would be close. So I don't know, does anybody have strong feelings about it? I mean, it's such.
There are already benches there.
Yeah,
At Stonecutter Park.
yeah,
There's not a lot of seating in the depot.
okay,
And we have the Boy Scout monument.
Yeah.
In the depot.
Yeah.
And when that was being put in, there was talk about having benches set in there as well.
Okay.
Just an option possibly, to keep it downtown. I mean, it depends on what the family wants, you
right,
know?
so I don't have a problem reaching out to Joni. And just having this conversation, well, how would you feel about, this is the feeling of the committee. And we could be relocated, to a more, I don't know, respectful place, because.
I think we're gonna run into the same issues
Yeah.
no matter where we
Yes.
put it. I think even with
Cause it's a bench.
open space and lights, and I mean, it's a bench and people are gonna sit on it and drink their coffee, and I think having it right there, right outside the parking lot, next to the Dunkin' Donuts, on that strip is
Worse
You're
though.
just setting it up.
worse, but moving it to Denty Park, you know, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
it's the same area.
Okay,
You know,
so but you're still saying maybe the depot?
Depot, I mean, it doesn't matter where you put it. You put it in the
Even City
depot, you
Hall
put it in
Park.
City Hall Park, you put it anywhere and it's gonna get soiled.
Get some abuse.
Well, at Denty Park,
That's gonna
early
be
on,
worse.
those benches were terribly stained.
Mhm.
There's Courier Park, there's less.
Yeah, what about
far-
Courier?
Far further away.
I think it's up to the family,
Yeah,
and then
On
if they
Park.
Okay.
propose something, then we can run it by the city and see what they think and move it, but I think we're gonna run into,
well, do you
The
want
same
me to
problem.
talk to him, or do you want to talk?
Well, I don't know her,
Okay,
but that was my aunt and uncle.
yes.
And the reason it's where it is.
Because of the,
is because they own that large apartment house.
so was the
And that
ravioli.
was part of the deal that, and with the sale, that they wanted a bench. What Mary wanted, Mary's the artist, and she wanted something that would be a remembrance to her parents.
Yeah,
And the bench that's there is a replica of a bench they had in their home. That's why it's the shape of what it is. I can't imagine anyone, or even my aunt and uncle, objecting to it be moved to a more respectable place.
Okay.
I can't imagine.
how would
that.
they feel about having it moved to the cemetery?
I thought of that.
I mean, I honestly think that's the only place where we're gonna be able to put it to make sure that it's not
that's a good idea.
It's not gonna
vandalized or
get-
crapped on.
Right,
Yeah, that's a
Hope.
good
You're
idea.
talking about hope.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Elmwood,
yeah,
any of them, really.
either
yeah,
of them. I mean, Elmwood might be a really nice place for it.
yeah,
You
Yeah,
can
I
find
like-
a nice spot.
I
for
think it
that.
depends on the family, you know, where.
that's a good idea.
What
Where
their feelings are.
Where are they you know, do they have a plot
Yeah,
and
They're at
a
home.
stone?
They're at
area?
home.
Is there room available somewhere for?
It's not available, not.
This to go?
Anything available where they are. It's on the corner. But I don't see that as being, me personally,
Mm.
as being a good solution. To be moved that far,
oh, okay.
far away from the initial
Keep it
thinking.
close
Yeah.
to the house,
Yeah.
I mean.
I mean, yeah,
Is that-
and some places
Let's
are scary,
reach
I
out to
think.
Jiffy Mart, and Jiffy Mart's say like, go ahead.
Yeah, they don't care.
Oh,
They
really?
don't-
Yeah,
They're not gonna clean it.
And if it doesn't bother the family. It
I
shouldn't
think it
bother
bothers
us.
And looking at it when you drive by and there's always refuse or whatever. I don't know.
That's the thing that bothers me, is the way that it looks and it's on Main Street. And it's a beautiful piece. And it
It
looks
is.
crappy. And it's,
But it
It-
doesn't belong to the city.
no, but it doesn't belong, but that, it belongs to Jiffy Mark, you said.
Yeah.
Well, then, but you said
Technically,
Nicholas
yeah.
talked to them, they,
Technically, it belongs to Jiffy Mart.
yeah,
Cause it's, if it was in the sale agreement, and so it's probably in the deed that it's supposed to be there.
did Nicholas say, did they say that they'd have a problem with it being relocated or
No,
never?
Jiffy Mart wouldn't.
No.
Do they have a problem with maintaining the cleaning of it? I mean, they could have it cleaned twice a year and it would not look as
Yeah,
crappy as
I
it
don't-
looks.
I don't think it bothers them
I don't think it would
that's
be
there.
a whole lot of sweat off of them to do that. You know,
They pay for the cleaning.
if
Yeah,
they paid for the cleaning.
well, that's what, I mean, we cleaned it last year,
Mhm.
right?
They did it for free.
Okay, it got cleaned.
It got cleaned. We paid for,
Yeah.
when they did Denty
So,
Park,
yeah, no,
they cleaned that one for free
yeah,
because they're somehow related.
yeah.
Some family
Yes.
relation.
But what, it's his
In there
sister-in-law,
somehow.
it, yes, Calcanis. The
Yeah.
Johnny
Calcanis,
Calcani's aunt was Mary.
Mary Goya.
yeah,
Mary
Yeah.
Simeone.
We'll have a conversation
Yeah.
with the family and see what they think we should do.
yep, sounds like a plan.
Let them know it's
Jiffy
a
Mart wouldn't pay.
big
They
concern.
wouldn't like the idea of paying it all. And
No,
they just assume.
They don't do it now, so why would
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
wanna?
just take it
Yeah.
on.
I don't think we could count on that.
well, we couldn't force them,
No.
right? And we don't own it, so probably, you know, they kindly did that, you know, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, well, I'll have a conversation with them about it and we'll see if they have any strong feelings one way or the other.
And it was about moving it to this, one of the cemeteries.
Yep, yep,
'Cause
I'm
that's
sorry,
a good
what?
idea. Moving it to the cemetery.
Oh, yeah, as an option.
As
there's an option,
Yeah.
or the depot.
Yeah.
Is an option. What about Courier Park?
Right
Yeah,
near the new fountain.
Library lawn, I mean.
At the fountain. Pretty soon we'll have everything up there.
Years.
Well, it's not a bad
What?
idea.
It's not so far fetched.
It's not so far fetched.
I'd sooner support that than, some of the other.
Well,
stuff.
here's the way things are going. We're gonna have a bench. Okay, that's what
Were
we're
they
gonna have.
possibly connected to the VFW? Were they possibly connected to anything else in the
Yes.
downtown area that would be more hospitable to maintaining it?
Yes,
and meaningful to the family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
yeah.
was a former alderman. I think he was a mayor years ago. Yeah,
This is your uncle.
yeah, he was involved in city politics.
All right, well, I'll reach out to him and we'll see. Okay, old cemetery fountain. My favorite subject. Getting rid of it. No, I'm just saying, we've talked about it last year, we talked about not putting the new one down. I'm not talking about that at all, obviously, for obvious reasons, but perhaps it's time to either change the function, which we did talk about that, remember, making it into some kind of flower planter that would be maintained by some non-existent person. And, but a possibility that that's a reuse, right? Or the possibility is that we get rid of it, we remove it, and we maybe green space that or pave that. For easier turnaround and all that.
I know the hearses would love that,
Yeah,
to make this
So-
turn.
you got an opinion? Oh, sorry.
They're
What?
good.
Well, at least you'll make Donna happy. So what do we think about it?
Well, we definitely have to figure out what to do with Alcide Fantoni's world and his fish.
Put it on the bench.
That's gotta. That's gotta.
I know
be
you,
somewhere.
I
We can
know
find
that
another-
Adam-
I bet we
Is that
could
the
find a place
ball
for
up on
that.
top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can find a home for a ball somewhere. a lot easier than that.
What's the ball made of?
Granite.
It
Granite.
is a granite.
It's a
But the
sculpture
fountain's
by Alton
not, the
Van
fountain's
Dorn.
concrete.
Yeah,
The
okay.
cobblestone's-
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah.
could find it,
My recommendation is we take the ball off,
yes.
put it in a, no, on a.
Your
bench
office.
Somewhere, no, no, and demo the fountain when we build a new one.
Yeah,
And just pave it and, cause that is a kind of convoluted corner right in
Yes.
there. You got
Yes.
people coming from 3 or 4 different directions,
Yeah.
the extra space would not be a problem.
Yep,
And then maybe you make a couple parking spots right there, and then you've got extra room. Say if you need to park at these
yep,
optional spots, and then you've got some room that you can make it around a corner there.
okay, I think that's a great plan.
Do you think buses would think if we have a sign that's right in front of that that says no buses and they see it's all open, they would ignore the sign?
Well, I think once you get to,
you'd put something
Well,
there like greens, plants or something, or
I would
just pave it.
Pave it.
just pave it.
Yeah.
So that
Pave
was
it.
just gonna use it, but
It's right there.
unless you put a ball there.
Well, the ball he's gonna salvage and
The
buy.
ball,
Yeah.
we can put someplace else.
Yeah,
But I would say,
Safe.
It's so ugly.
looking at,
yeah, I
There.
think just get rid of it.
On
It's
its own,
an
it's
eyesore.
anywhere.
Shooting water.
Yeah.
I guess we all agree on this. This is great. This is a good thing. So I guess we all agree. I'm gonna,
Keep the ball, ditch the fountain.
yes. Tom's gonna take possession of the ball and find a place to put it. Now, the only question I have is though, maybe we should have a project to do this sooner than later. Because we don't necessarily need or want to wait on the construction of the new fountain. For this, they're not really one or the other. So what do you think about that?
we could probably do as a smaller project,
Yep. Yep, find some money. We'll find some money.
but if we roll it into the big project, we got money.
We got money anyway. We have money anyway. You have you have money in your control, even though the fountain is a whole thing that's going on, but you have other money. So I don't think that's a problem. And it definitely it's seen its better days, right?
Mhm.
It's sad. Everybody seems to think they remember when there was water in it. And I'm like, okay.
It was so long
I
ago.
Those people are dying off. Oh, wait a minute.
I remember that.
So, anyway, okay, well, that was good. We may have made a decision to do something. That's good.
How soon do you think you might be able to start that demolition?
I don't know, let me go see if I need permits or anything.
Mhm.
I don't think so, because it's already impervious and we'll be replacing it with impervious, so we probably should be able to get rid of it pretty quickly.
That'd be
Okay,
great.
so
I
good.
think
Cause you know, the infrastructure, like the water lines are all capped off, everything, so it could really just be a doze and
And then you
pave.
just go in there and dig it out and pave it and,
Cause the pipes are under the road, right?
yeah.
That'd be great. I love it.
And I don't think those pipes, when it was repaved, the new repaving that happened several years ago, they forgot to rehook up the water anyway.
Right.
Plus the water was too expensive to use.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that the pipes weren't, I think there is pipe that goes down to Fakuta's. And that's where
Yeah.
it used to drain.
Yes.
That was a drain,
That was the drain.
It was a drain there.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. That sounds like something.
2 for 2.
Geez, we're on a roll here.
Maybe you should call it.
Not yet.
Ahead of time.
Okay, but, I do wanna discuss this future meeting schedule. Okay, cause I think, and I guess you speak to it, you're the one he's obviously, you're working, so you could be, for you, this 3:30 to 5 really works? Or do you,
I can be flexible.
cause see, Mark's not here, right? So and I'm just saying, working around the working people
Mhm.
is not the solution that maybe he'd be better if it was a lunchtime like we used to do at lunchtime. And everybody could bring their lunches if they, if that was a big deal or whatever. I'm just saying that going forward, probably for some of the people that are coming, the late meetings are not so great.
I'm flexible.
Okay.
Yep.
And I think everybody else has a vested interest in it being earlier, maybe. Okay, and Tom is gonna be flexible as much. as
Earlier
can
is
be.
better.
Earlier is better.
Okay,
So,
same with me.
okay, so what are we thinking as far as time frame goes? Like, we used to have it at 11.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
What would we think about like 11 to 12:30? What are we thinking?
I like the old
I think
schedule.
that sounds
11 to 12.
nice.
That's what we used to do.
If we go over, we go
We
over.
go over.
No, we're doing 11 to 12:30. If we go less,
Okay,
we'll
if you don't,
leave.
okay, fine.
Okay, but we're definitely taking the hour and a half, because we've been, and we haven't even talked about the fountain, but we've been running into using that hour and a half. And sometimes, you know, it gets to the 5:30 point and everybody needs to get home,
Yeah.
get going, it's dark, you need to go on the
Would we
road.
keep the Monday?
I
Yeah.
think there's no reason we
Cause
can't.
that would work best for me. If we
Okay.
move it back to
Yeah, me
lunch
too.
Oh,
Monday.
Need to
Monday,
check
they're best.
Yes,
to make sure that there's a
Absolutely.
lot available.
yes,
As-
right now, we have two meetings already scheduled, May 18th and June 15th for, the 3:30 to 5:30. But I will see if I can change it, if that's what people want.
Totally fine.
Okay.
On Monday?
Yes.
So
I agree.
Monday, 11 to 12:30.
Well, I can tell,
Yeah,
as,
What if
I
I
it's
think
know
a
the
big
neighborly
holiday?
Berry Committee meets at 12 o'clock,
What if it's a Monday
the
night?
first Monday of the month.
okay,
Where's that?
They
Is
meet
that here?
Yeah.
But we're the
third Monday.
third Monday.
We're the third,
Third Monday.
we're the third Monday.
Is it
Are
the
there
first
any
Monday?
holidays?
Oh, this is a
This is a
special meeting. We, this is a special meeting because we missed and, yeah, no, this is a special meeting. So that's, so, yeah. We are generally the third Monday. And if we're gonna try to go, if we can, from 11 to 12:30. Okay, and I will look into it and I will communicate, but we do need a motion to change the meeting time. Not the day, but the meeting time. The motion.
Make a motion that we look into changing the meeting time to a morning meeting, 11 to 12:30,
Okay,
keeping the third Monday
yeah.
of the week.
okay. See you second.
don't know.
Yeah, you're practicing, you're seconding.
But if it's a holiday. does it-
Well, that's the thing we ran into, but
Oh,
this is what we have had is a couple holidays, but they were in the winter. So Labor Day is a Monday, but it's the first Monday, so we're not getting screwed by that. There was President's Day is a Monday, okay? That's in February. We will not be meeting in February. What's the other ones that were Monday? There was
Memorial Day,
Memorial Day.
which is the fourth Monday.
which is the last.
That's the
Okay.
last one.
So I think for the most part, we're gonna be, for the most part, open. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
Did you second?
Yeah,
she did.
I shall.
Okay, good job. Okay, so is everybody in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, I will do my due diligence on talking to Michelle and,
Roxanne?
Roxanne, oh, Roxanne, but what's the guy?
Nicholas,
Nick, no, the IT guy,
Chris.
Chris. So I have to talk to Chris and Michelle, and I have to let Roxanne know. Okay, not a problem.
And you're gonna talk to Joni about.
I'm gonna talk to Joni. Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay.
That's my,
I'm waiting for Monday.
you have the same one?
No, but I have a very loud one. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the stone cleaning schedule for all three cemeteries, just briefly, okay? Is that last year we talked about it, right? And Tom and I are gonna meet with Carol Dawes, because we're gonna get a better feel for how the money thing's gonna work, because Hope has money to do things. But possibly using money that Hope has specifically for Hope we can free up some money for Elmwood and St. Monica's. And so I'm gonna go to Florida for a couple weeks, but maybe in May, I'll reach out to you and we'll reach out to Carol. But so this year, what we were hoping to do was like spread the wealth a little bit on cleaning, having some cleaning programs, not just in Hope, but in the other two. And have some increased interest in the like redheaded stepsisters, just kidding. So, I would like to say, we're gonna find out, we're gonna meet with Carol, we're gonna get more knowledgeable about that. Maybe by the next meeting, we could figure out if somebody would be interested, if we as a group could maybe adopt a cemetery. Like somebody's gonna maybe do Elmwood, cause I know Hope is high profile, but Elmwood and St. Monica's deserve some attention. So just start thinking
Are
about.
you talking about like a
There's-
cleaning company adopting a cemetery?
Well, I've
Or
already
one of
talked-
us adopting it as a side project, or?
Kind of, okay, this is, so I've kind of already,
Overseeing.
yeah, kind of being,
That's
The
someone
cleaning
overseeing.
stuff.
yeah, kind of being a liaison perhaps to, like, I've already talked to Cal Candies about possibly taking on cleaning in Elmwood last year. We just gotta find money. Then we got St. Monica's to consider, then we got all the things that need to happen as we start to
'Cause,
think
yeah,
about.
I think Matt is pretty full up at Hope. Matt,
Not
Peak.
peak.
Oh, yeah,
his schedule's pretty full up there.
yeah,
I think you're right, we should take,
we're gonna branch out.
there's Calcanis,
There's
there's
the-
Dirty Rock.
I got
Content.
a new guy who does setting and cleaning who might be interested, Jonathan Maurice. Are you familiar with Jonathan? He's young, younger
That's a
guy.
great,
What's his last name?
Jonathan, don't
Jonathan.
start stealing things for your other cemetery.
You know, I'm on my own stone.
Oh.
No, and he's local, but he'll go pretty much anywhere.
And his name is
Jonathan Maurice,
Yeah,
MAURICE.
yeah, JM Monuments is what.
and so they would have to have some kind of insurance to do that, right? I just wanna,
They have to prove that before they can be hired.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. We're not certainly talking about any type of large scale where we get into bidding at all, okay? Cause
Okay.
that's a bigger thing and a lot, we're just talking about maybe rolling and starting to have some kind of program. where- regular, like we do at Hope. And maybe, like we did last year, you know, we did what, 87 more stones at Hope last year. We find some money. Matt Peak was perfectly fine with it and we didn't give him a heads up till the end, remember? We
Right, we
said,
told, he was just about done, he said, oh, by the way,
yeah,
can you just do this, just this little section over?
right. So giving him a heads up that maybe I'm assuming
And-
Polycore and Mark and BGA will do their things. They're very, very generous. So there's that $7,500 there. So then we build on that. And maybe, you know, it gets a little bit more aggressive, maybe in also too in some of the sections where it's pretty bad.
And when you do the other two cemeteries, Elmwood and
Yeah.
St. Monica's, will you pick out specific stones that are really bad?
That was
Or are
my
you gonna do
question,
a section at a
Let me do
time?
a section at a time.
Yeah, it's section at a time is logical, but this is where the person on this committee and, or persons having some interest, specific interest in that. I mean, I know you're at Hope, she's at Hope, your
Well,
person
I'm
is,
also at Elmwood.
oh, okay,
But it doesn't, I mean, that doesn't make any difference, but there are some beautiful old monuments there that are just
Filthy.
in such need of cleaning.
well, see, the thing is, and maybe what we do is evaluate it and say, okay, here's this section, beautiful monuments, we're gonna do this section and kill two birds with one stone. So sometimes it is like you said, your mother's in, it's having maybe some connection, but it's also a beautiful cemetery. There's no more lots in Elmwood though, right?
No,
Also.
And
both,
there's,
both those cemeteries, I believe, are closed.
yeah, okay, so somebody's asking me about a lot in Elmwood.
And St. Monica's, right? They're-
Yeah. So I just think it'll really, it's gonna be, it could be a really good project, you know? And the cleaning makes such a huge difference of what it looks like. It's just amazing. I know like Giuliano's father likes them dirty. But you know, the rest of us, I love it when we clean ours,
I do too.
you know, so. Okay, so that's gonna be fun, and we'll discuss that again in the next meeting, get some ideas. But do you mind if we find out people we send to you, like, then you'll have this list of people that,
Yeah, but technically, the city hasn't paid anybody, cause they're all being paid directly from
Mhm.
Polycor or
the city paid Matt Peak for the 87 though last year.
probably the.
That was the breaking of through the wall of us
Yeah.
saying, we have some money. Thanks to Mr. Cozy, we have some money.
We have Hope has money.
That's right, but see, this is the thing, we're gonna try to figure out what Carol
There's
Dawes,
Russell.
that
Yeah,
guy,
Russell, I
yes,
remember.
that's
Yeah, I
for
think
Hope.
that's Hope
That's
as well. Hope's got a lot of money.
But didn't
The
Hope,
other ones.
didn't they use Russell to do some of the stuff for SEM sites? I thought Russell paid for SEM sites.
No, I don't.
I thought it was the interest.
It was the interest off the cozy money.
Okay, so Russell, well, this will be something, well, Russell still sits there with whatever they have, 45, 50,000.
$50,000.
Okay, Carol will come again this year. I don't know what's the best time for her to come to the committee. She came, fiscal year is what, July 1st, right?
First.
Maybe after that, she did, but not us. We're gonna talk to her before, but we'll have her come the July meeting to go through the whole thing she did last year about this is what we have. Because since last year, we really have tried to address some stuff she talked to us about. We got rid of St. Monica's, but we consolidated it. We found out about stone cutters, which is basically untouchable. And so we know more than we knew last year. So, okay. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. Cozy Fountain. So I don't know if you guys wanna talk about what you talked about when you met with Giuliano. If you don't, or whatever you think, or,
We pretty much agreed, the three of us, that we need two different people on board for that project to make it run smoothly. We need someone to help us with the call for design
yeah,
and putting together that proposal package, having it marketed and coming up with a selection committee, that whole part of the process. We
Yeah.
need someone for that. And we had ideas that were in agreement, but we didn't have the whole committee, so we're gonna meet as a subcommittee again and nail that down. And then the bigger part of it is the project manager. And we were all in agreement that it needs to be someone with some engineering experience, big money, big project experience. We also agreed that whoever's part of the equation does not have any skin in the game.
yeah. Okay,
So
they gonna get paid?
we would like both of those positions to be paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wonder if you could pull Reg Bear out of retirement. He's definitely
Not a
has
bad idea.
engineering background. And contacts probably still, I'm sure.
Charlie Dindo spoke to me. And he is very, very interested.
Who's that?
Charlie Dindo. Well, Charlie Dindo, you're my
classmate.
I know Charlie, but Charlie does not have engineering experience and he is more than likely gonna have some skin in the game. So I think his interest is coming from the design perspective. He's interested in submitting a design.
Yes, he is.
So that
Okay.
is not a role, either role that I see him being, able
So
to.
when you say
to
skin in the
fulfill.
game, Mark's probably got his fountain already designed. Probably Giuliano does too. So would you suggest then that they would have to drop off the subcommittee?
I don't think so. I think the
They
subcommittee,
just wouldn't be on the selection.
the selection
They could
committee,
be part of the
whoever we
selection
pick,
committee.
whoever
You could
we pick
submit
to
the design.
lead the design call part of this project
Mhm.
will, whoever that is, will pick the selection committee. We can say that we want to have at least one representative of the subcommittee on that, Of course, Tom could be on that if he chose
Are you interested in
as
that?
a city representative or whatever, like we could say,
It seems like you should be to me.
so. Those are things that the three of us talked about. We all were in agreement about everything. It made a lot of sense to us, the direction we need to go in. I just feel like we haven't really had a chance to get our feet under us since Jeff dropped out.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't see there being a conflict of interest or, you know, an insider edge or anything like that for the people on the subcommittee, as long as whoever we pick to run the call for the designs, they choose the
Okay.
selection committee and they choose 3 designs that go to city council. Because that's our understanding, is that city council will have the final call on that
Okay.
design is chosen.
So how do we go?
I have a question. Let's say, 3 people submit just a number, designs.
Mhm.
One of the designs is everything from soup to nuts, from
Mhm,
design to infrastructure.
mhm.
Does that automatically give an advantage over people just submitting it?
It will depend on what you set your
As a
parameters are.
criteria, okay.
Right,
Okay.
is it just the architectural design, or is it, like you said, soup to nuts,
Okay.
everything, all the engineering?
That's gonna be really hard to keep neutral and
Right.
fair
Yeah.
as far as design ideas are, so if people want to submit the whole nuts and bolt fabrication process, project, budget, you name it, good for them,
Yeah,
but I
okay.
don't think it's gonna give them a bigger edge
Okay.
than
All right,
somebody who coming up with their own personal design and submitting it.
good to know.
Are we, though, the people that you're talking about exist, the ones that will go from soup to nuts, but are we going to determine that this is the design, separating that out from the people that are gonna try to do the whole thing?
Well, I think what's really gonna make that clear is whoever the project manager is, having some engineering background, hopefully having some granite experience, will be able to say, this is a great design, but it's not gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Mhm.
some people, you could come up with an excellent design,
Mhm.
but if it's not doable
Yeah, it's
fabrication wise.
beautiful, but not feasible.
Right,
Yeah.
Or
right.
functional.
Okay, so the first thing we need is the person to do the call for the design, right? And so how are we gonna find that? And I have no clue.
I've spoken to a couple people who have experience in this kind of art competition call
Mhm.
thing, who have said they'd be willing to help. I haven't furthered that conversation without meeting with a subcommittee because I wanted to make sure that we're all in agreement that that's the way that we're gonna go. And of course, if it's gonna be a paid position, we need to talk about how much are we gonna pay someone to organize this?
I
What
think,
are their role, what's their role, what are their responsibilities? Where does it start, where does it end?
yeah,
And ideally, it'd be nice to have a project manager on board for that part as well. So if people have
I
ideas
think
about,
you'd want the project manager on at least by the time you get into the selecting.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
By the time you send it, you pick your, whatever, 3 that we're gonna send to the council. You want the project manager there to review them, to do exactly what she said. This one, we can't do. You know, it's impossible to build it the way it, or, you know, to weigh in on this one, we can make it look really good and it will be very functional.
mhm.
And say is to,
Is the selection committee that you're talking about the city council?
no.
No.
Okay,
they're gonna.
They're the people that get us from however many submissions come in when we
Okay.
put the call out
okay,
to the 3 that we bring to city council.
okay.
Is there any way, I'm a little worried about, because the mayor has said on several occasions that they will make the final choice. And they're not qualified at all, not even close.
If we give them
And it
three,
makes it
if
political.
we give them 3 designs that could work, what choice do we have?
Yeah,
We don't
They-
have a choice.
They have the final say. It doesn't matter
They're
what
the
we
ones
come
who
up
are
with.
reading the check.
They have the checkbook, exactly. They
yeah,
have the final say.
yeah,
Well, wouldn't we,
Golden rule.
yeah,
So the best we can hope for is that we get enough designs that we have 3 strong ones.
yeah,
That we'd be happy with any of them.
yeah,
Our job is to give them
the best
the
of the
best
best?
3 choices.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
And if
So
it
they
works out
can't-
right,
They can't go wrong.
they can't make a
Right.
bad
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah,
right.
Our job is to make sure they don't make a bad choice, but we can't tell them,
Which one?
this is the one you're gonna get.
and we,
You have to
Right.
give
Get
them
a
a
vote.
choice.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, I know
that's
that.
fine,
I know
yeah.
that.
Do or don't?
Just
We
leave
don't.
the politics of, Mr. Mayor's council to be involved, because this should be non-political.
it doesn't matter.
It's,
It's just, it's a moot point, like, it doesn't matter, they get the final call. That's
we're
already
gonna
been
give them
established.
3
Yeah, I see.
that
So
we,
we,
but we're not voting, but we will
Recommend.
discuss,
We'll
we must
discuss.
have.
We'll have some discussion. Won't we have a
Well, yeah,
recommendation?
we could
We
at
could
least
probably
rec-
cut, we could
That's
try
what
to
it-
recommend.
it's this, that's why I think we should have a representative from the committee who has no skin in the game on the selection committee.
Okay,
Someone who's not
We'll
gonna
put
put in a design, doesn't have an influence, doesn't have a stake in it.
doesn't work in the grant business. Doesn't live in Barre.
Has no knowledge.
That's what it's gotta be.
Person on.
It's not about not having knowledge, it's about not having
No,
an interest in
yes,
working on this and making money
Profit
off.
no, totally get that.
Get it.
So I guess to me still, it's like, I guess you feel like, I definitely feel, Tommy, you need to be on the subcommittee and you need to be an integral part of this. I really,
I think so.
Yeah.
okay, all right, so that being said,
If you weren't, you are now.
well, I just feel that's really appropriate.
Yeah.
Is how we get from everything you just said to us, to the 2 people.
Well, it'd be great to have a project manager, cause that's exactly what the project manager does, is organizes the process and keeps things moving forward.
Right.
Okay.
We
Can you
need,
have-
like I said, you need him in, or this person, this project manager, come in either when you get into the selection process or to review them,
Yeah,
to give you an idea, well, this is gonna be, we can do it, but this one's gonna be 3 times more than this one. Cause
to make sure we know what we're getting
Right.
into. We, as a subcommittee, as it stands,
Yes.
without a project manager, can find that person for the selection committee
Okay,
to get the marketing out, to get the call out, to get the submissions coming in, to figure out the selection committee, and to choose the 3, to get that part of the process going.
Right.
And in the time that we're doing that, we can work on finding a project manager.
okay,
Would there be somebody in studio arts that might be interested? Yeah.
With some coaxing.
Lot of cooks.
yeah, okay, so,
Money. Is it a good coaxer?
No, it's Barry and everything's
Yeah.
connected and people are busy, but I
Yeah.
talked to the director at the Vermont Arts Council about it, and she gave me a couple
Oh, nice.
names and some advice and the way that they do things. She said that they would be willing to be a means of consulting support for us through the process if need be.
That
But
sounds
that
great.
if we want to keep it in central Vermont, and we wanna keep it local, then we should really just
Keep it local.
keep it local.
okay, so. What is all very positive, I think what you talked is all very positive, so I think that now with Jeff's leaving. And we're looking at a different structure now. So I think that you should serve as the chair on the subcommittee, Heather, because you're the vice chair, only makes sense. You'd be the organizing person, you won't be. it won't be the same, but it's going to be the organizing.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
mind sending out emails to the members of the
Excellent.
subcommittee, organizing those meetings and
Okay,
getting
so-
this ball really rolling at
Okay.
this point.
So the subcommittee is gonna consist you, Tom, Giuliano, and Mark. Okay, there'll be 4 people.
Well, I was.
And Eileen, yeah.
Yes, sorry. How could I forget you? You're the odd, and you need 5, because if you have to vote on things, if you have to come to some consensus.
Mhm.
And so, what do you think? Like, should we take a vote and say that we would like to authorize you to be, okay, Okay.
I think we can just,
Just do it. can't-
Just.
it's a
okay.
subcommittee, nothing has to be that.
okay, so here's the thing. You're gonna get together.
Mhm.
And I'd say by the next meeting,
Mhm.
for sure,
Yep,
we would have something tangible that we could at least talk about.
yeah, that would be wonderful.
Okay, all right,
So it's Mark, Giuliano, Heather,
And
Tom,
you.
and Eileen.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds great,
And that would be before the 5/18 meeting.
yes.
Mhm.
Or for the 5/18,
For them, yeah.
but again, any emails you send out to the group, I don't,
That means we have a meeting, right?
It's just about
No,
scheduling.
Subcommittees
Subcommittees
Just
don't.
about-
don't have to follow
They don't have
all
to-
the
okay.
rules.
right, but if she
It's a good thing.
speaks to the larger committee, then we're back in that whole deal we were in.
Well, I'll
Be no
do
need
the
for
meeting
that,
for the
because that
subcommittee, and then we'll meet,
Okay,
we'll take notes.
okay,
I'll contact you about blocking out some time on the
Yep.
agenda for it,
yep,
and
Okay.
all is good.
You sure we don't need to vote on her chairmanship?
I don't think so, because it's like, it's actually a working group, we use committee,
Well, you
subcommittee.
can appoint somebody.
As I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pointed her, yeah, it's a working group, actually, I like that term better than
I do it.
subcommittee.
Okay.
It's more. Okay, so we're really doing some business today, okay, so now we're down to roundtable. New business, anything that anybody wants to bring up, it can be discussed now if you want time, or it can be discussed. Oh, yeah.
I just wanna
Yeah.
add to the agenda in a future meeting
Yeah.
within the next couple months, talking about parking area at Hope Cemetery.
Okay, you mean the visitor center?
Nope,
Oh.
parking area.
Okay,
I'm not going that big with a visitor center. Just wanna
Okay.
talk about
parking
a
area,
parking area.
all right,
Is that your roundtable discussion? Topic?
Mhm.
yeah.
That's-
round table,
yeah.
Yeah,
And I have a question. Is there any perpetual care at St. Monica's that people have paid for that we are missing?
no records,
Yeah,
no records.
Not for us, I didn't know.
I could talk to Donnie, but I think there might be
One,
one stone we put flowers at.
seem to remember.
Oh, are you talking about for
At
flowers?
Monica's
Yeah,
for flowers?
St. Monica's,
One.
One,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I know.
there's one,
Talking
there's
about
like,
cleaning.
And the flagpole.
yeah,
and
okay.
there's a much smaller, there's some at Elmwood, but it's, again, it's a small number.
27.
Okay.
$27.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure we
for
have.
some reason I was thinking about cleaning,
Oh.
okay, yeah,
I didn't know what you're talking about.
okay,
Okay, yes.
yes, so those all get taken care of anyway,
Yes,
so those get taken care of.
yes.
And the geraniums that are planted are also planted around the veterans,
The
monuments.
flags.
It's
Yeah.
The
included.
flag, okay.
Flagpole.
Yeah,
And is the water gonna be turned on for Memorial Day?
Yeah, I'll put the orders in.
okay, put that in there, cause when you do your minutes and. Okay, anybody else? That's a good meeting, I think it's pretty productive. All right, so I'm gonna move to adjourn the meeting. Need a motion to adjourn.
You wanna take this one, Helen?
Come on, Alan.
Oh, sure. I move to adjourn the meeting.
Okay. Got a
All in
second?
favor?
Meeting adjourned. We're, yeah. See, Mark